Hi, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a New Year's Eve get ready with me. Adam and I are going to be going to a Great Gatsby themed party this year, so I kind of wanted this like champagne-y kind of vibe all throughout my look. From the eyeshadow to the dress, instead of kind of being more of a flappery dress, I kind of just wanted to go with that like rich, luxury, silky, champagne-y kind of colors and textures. So if you want to see a realistic New Year's Eve look, keep on watching. Okay, so for the makeup, I'm starting with a bare face. I just prepped and moisturized, and I'm definitely going to go through all of the makeup steps. We'll be fast forwarding some parts just because a lot of it is repetitive. What I will be focusing most with the makeup is the eyeshadow and the eye look, and for that I'm going to be using a mix of the Natasha Denona Star Palette and the Jacklyn Hill palette. So I have sent this Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, and you can use this over makeup, underneath makeup, and I feel the older I get, the more, my skin's always been combination, but I feel like it just exaggerates more. So my cheeks are really dry, and then my T-zone is pretty oily, and I feel like my cheek area has gotten so dry. So I've been applying this to the cheeks and to my forehead, and I feel like it kind of gives it a nice like glow within. And it's also a nice kind of little primer for the foundation. For the foundation, I definitely go back and forth between like the three foundations that I always talk about, which is the Lancome Take Miracle, the NARS Sheer Glow, and the Lawless foundation. I actually finished the Lawless foundation, which says a lot, and I kind of still just have other colors that work, so I've kind of been working on those, and frankly, it's just that season where it's been crazy, and I just haven't been able to get some more. So today I'm going to be using NARS Sheer Glow in shade Fiji. I'm going to be applying that with a kind of damp Morphe sponge, preferably a clean one. Mine is not. It's kind of like that weird time in between Christmas and New Year that I feel like, I saw this meme the other day and it like totally described I think what everyone kind of feels like. We don't know what day of the week it is. We haven't eaten a vegetable in probably a week. I'm definitely someone that craves like structure and a schedule. So I feel like after a couple of days, you know, of kind of just having some time off, it's different from being on vacation, because when you're on vacation, you're like away. So when you're just kind of around the house, it's a bit different. For foundation, I'm going to be using a Tarte's Shape Tape. Nothing's changed. I do love the blendability of this one, but I do think it creases a little bit more than others. But blending out the Shape Tape, I think, is just so easy. So when I'm in a rush, I do love this one. Then I'm going to set my face with the Lawless Seal the Deal. I don't know if you can see it. You can still kind of see that glow from that Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. And it just gives like a really like natural luminosity to the skin. Without, like, I feel like a lot of products that are kind of shimmery or glowy that go underneath foundation, I feel like it almost makes the skin appear worse once the foundation is on. I feel like it almost makes the pores more visible, but I feel like this one is the complete opposite. It just gives it like a blurring effect. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Becca in Capri Coast. This one is extremely shimmery, and normally I don't go for a very shimmery bronzy product, but somehow I love this one. If you can't tell, I've had a really annoying cold where I don't feel sick, like I don't have like body aches but I just, my nose is running. Like probably an hour before filming, I probably sneezed about 15 times in a row. I was just like, is this ever gonna stop? And then my eyes are like swollen and just, I don't know, it feels like allergies. My mom says it's allergies. Never had that before, so kind of don't know what this is. But basically, I had a really busy day yesterday at the salon. I actually had a client, I mistakenly put her a week ahead. And so not only was it already like a packed day, then I had another client that I had to kind of fit in. So I totally just tried to fit her in, and yesterday when I got home, I literally felt like dead. I remember as I was getting close to the door to our apartment, I literally felt like, oh my gosh, like I actually can't move anymore. And we ordered like Thai food, and I laid on the couch and like went to bed. So this morning I like woke up super late and kind of just showered and had a very slow morning of sneezing, and here we are. So I think after this we're just going to go get some dinner somewhere and just try and feel just a little bit more put together and organized, because I've kind of felt like a zombie for the last 24 hours. For eyebrows, I'm using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. It's kind of been my favorite for a while now. I used to love the Anastasia brow stuff. I feel like this one's like the formula is a lot drier, which doesn't sound good, but I feel like for working on the brows, I think I prefer that. And I just feel like it's just like an easier product to work with. Kind of just outline the outer perimeter of my existing eyebrow. And then if I feel like I have overfilled a little too much, then I just go back and kind of clean up the area. And then going in with a little bit of the Anastasia brow gel and just kind of brushing them up. It just gives them a little bit more of like a natural look, I feel, as opposed to kind of just having them look kind of drawn on. I've done an in-depth nose contour video. If you want some tips on that and a little bit just more in-depth explanation, I will link that here. So I waited until I did my eyeshadow just because I was afraid of having another sneeze attack from the fallout of the eyeshadow. So I'm just using my finger. Right now I'm just going to curl my lashes. And as I've mentioned a couple months ago, I started using a lash serum. It's called Grande Lash. It was actually recommended to me by one of my clients whose lashes looked incredible. And I've been kind of showing you guys the progress. And it's been, I think, like 3 months now. And yeah, my lashes are back to the length they were when I was in high school. I don't know what happened in the last couple of years, but I had, no joke, probably a quarter of the length and lashes that I used to have. So if that's something you've experienced or just want fuller, longer lashes, I definitely recommend it. I've been thinking about doing like how to take care of your lashes, and basically what I've learned in basically the last 10 years of using and abusing my lashes. There's definitely a lot of things that I feel like I was doing wrong that basically got them to be in the horrible state that they were in, and basically what I've learned from that and what I've changed. So I was thinking about doing kind of like an in-depth video about that. So leave some eyeball emojis down below if you want to see that. All right, and now for lips, I'm gonna be using Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I'm just going to kind of outline the outer ridge. I am gonna keep a soft lip, and I'm gonna go in with Tom Ford's lip color in Spiced Honey. I'm just going to highlight a little bit just because it's New Year's Eve, so why not? I'm just gonna wipe off this bake. Using this glow palette. I feel like when this palette came out, I saw a lot of like YouTubers try it and not like it, so kind of kept it in my drawer for a while thinking like I probably won't like it either, and then I tried it and I actually love it. As you can see, I hit pan on these too, and a little bit on the inner corners of the eye. And I'm just going to carve out the cheekbones a little bit. I mentioned this, I don't like coming all the way across, but really just kind of carving that out a little bit right there. Wipe off that final bake, and we are ready to set. And this is something that every time I set my face, I try to be really, really careful with not getting it on my hair, especially if I'm not going to be washing my hair the next day, because just even a little bit of film on the hairline is just not nice. So I actually normally do this kind of like little headscarf that I tie around before I spray my face, but I left it upstairs, so I'm just gonna freeball it today. All right, so we're all done with the makeup. Now let's move on into hair. So I think kind of what I have in mind for today is I am gonna curl it and just add a little bit. I always think curling my hair just adds so much shine and just makes the hair look a little bit more put together. But I am gonna do kind of a more exaggerated side part. So I think that's what's gonna be a little bit different for tonight. So just a very simple blowout with T3's Cure Looks blow dryer. As you guys know, I am a T3 ambassador. My absolute favorite hot tools for getting my hair lots of shine and really getting it into the shape that I want without ever compromising my hair. It's what I use at home and myself, and also what I use at the salon daily. So I'm just going to add a little bit more volume kind of at the base, and then we're gonna start curling the hair. And to curl my hair, I'm going to be using T3's Single Pass Curl in the 1 inch. I'm just grabbing my first section there, starting at the top and kind of keeping the iron moving. And then grabbing the next section, doing the same thing. And then I can start running my fingers through it, and then if there's an area that I feel needs a little bit more volume or a little bit more wave, we can kind of go over it. Alright, so we are all done with the hair. I'm going to put on my favorite perfume, which I feel like goes with my theme for the night. Very champagne-y, very French. I bought this perfume in Paris and it's called Beige, and the guy like came after me when I was like trying on like different, you know, scents, and he was like, this is the scent for you. And at first I smelled it and I was like, oh, it smells kind of soapy, so not my style. And he was like, let me spray some on your wrist. Don't buy anything right now. Please walk around the store. And I was ready to buy something else. So it wasn't like he was like trying to make me buy something. And he was like, please don't buy anything right now. He was like, please don't buy the one that you were about to buy. Walk away in an hour, come back and tell me which one smells better. And he was so right. He was like, beige is like amazing for like blondes or someone that has like the soft essence about themselves, whatever. He said that it totally suited my personality, blah, blah, blah. To this day, it's still one of my favorite scents, and I think it was really right. So, apply a little bit of this, put on some jewelry, and get in my dress, and I'll show you the final look. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. And for those of you that didn't have a great year this year, let's send out good vibes for a better year next year. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here for another year with me, and I will see you in the new year. Bye guys.